Wargaming is getting serious, guys. They are taking step number 2 towards improving this game in 2019. Step number 1 was simply releasing the article, but that was a tiny baby step towards improving the game, because the article is simply an article, but we would like to see stuff happening in the game. We would like to see it in the game. And this is exactly what Wargaming did a couple days ago. They are going to take the next step improving premium ammunition in this game, or so-called special ammunition in this game. They said, today we are starting work on one of the hottest and the most discussed issues among those mentioned at Wargaming Fest 2018. The overall 25 to 30% drop in damage for special rounds. We want to make the shell choice more thoughtful in every battle situation and lower the damage special rounds deal, especially against well-armored spots. And guys, as always, keep in mind everything is subject to change. This is the very first testing iteration for those new rebalance the premium shells. For now, it is merely a rebalance of special shells damage without any adjustments to their cost. It is a start, guys. It is a start at least. They also said, we will conduct the Supertest with a limited selection of vehicles, a bit more than 30 to check. And you are going to see every single vehicle that they are testing and how much damage they are going to deal now, or how much damage the premium rounds are going to deal now, in a moment. But using those 30 plus vehicles on the Supertest server, they are going to check the viability of the idea and the impact of its implementation on the game. The effect lowering by special shells damage has on the total damage dealt. The overall combat efficiency of the vehicles involved in testing. So all of this should give them first information, first the early data, how those new special rounds are going to affect the game. The decision to decrease special rounds damage isn't set in stone as it is still in development, so it may change significantly. After the first testing run, we will decide what to do next. We may change the amount of damage we slash off the special rounds, fine-tune the stats of individual vehicles, or enlarge the pool of tanks in the Supertest to gather even more data. Of course, we will take into consideration your feedback on the changes proposed. Yeah, the feedback is hard without being able to test it out ourselves, if you know what I mean, guys. Because Supertest, yes, Supertest players, sometimes they come up with really bad ideas and they agree with really badly balanced vehicles. So how exactly, or based on what you would like to hear our feedback on those premium rounds? Does it have to be simply based on the article or the information I am able to share with you today? Well, I would like to test them out, actually. At least on the sandbox test server. Please make it happen with new premium rounds. Yeah, let's test it out. Together. Like a couple thousand players, at least. But now, guys, let's take a look at this picture with many different vehicles. You can see the old damage and you can see the new premium round damage. And I can tell you that right away. Like, starting from the top. IS-3 is going to lose 100 damage points. That alone makes me think I really shouldn't carry more than like 3 premium rounds already. Damage difference is really significant. But once again, to come up with my final opinion about it, I need to test them out myself in battles. Now, they intentionally selected very different vehicles for the testing pool for the most efficient tracking of the impact the rebalance will have on battle stats. For some vehicles having APDS as their basic rounds, we substituted these with AP shots of the same speed. Likewise, for the vehicles with AP rounds as their special, we replaced these with APDS rounds. So let's have a look at this chart once again, starting from the top. IS-3, old damage 390, new damage 290. If you want to get more penetration with IS-3, you have to lose 100 average damage with every single shot. D44 100mm LB1 gun. Old damage 250, new damage 190 with premium rounds. IS-7 tier 10 with 130mm boomstick. Old damage 490, new damage 360. With a tier 10 heavy tank, IS-7, using premium rounds, you deal less damage than IS-3 with regular rounds, standard rounds. This is the direction premium rounds are going at the moment. And the tier 6 KV-2 is also in the list with 152mm howitzer. Old damage 700, new damage 500. Object 268 with 152mm M64 gun. Old damage with premium heat is 750, new damage 530. You lose 220 damage per pop using premium rounds on 268. IS-4 and 122mm gun, old damage 440 goes down to 320. D100 LT. Now D100 LT is one of those vehicles that had APCR as a standard round and AP as a premium round, so they're going to switch those ammunition types around. Old damage 300, new 225. Object 430U, good old premium spammer. 440 goes down to 320. Next up, Tiger 2 from 320 down to 240, Ferdinand 490 goes down to 360, Mouse 490 goes down to 360, Yak Tiger 560 damage, using premium rounds goes down to 410 average damage per shot. E100, same as with 268, from 750 down to 530. Panther 2, however, loses 60 damage points, from 240 down to 180. And now Yak Panzer E100. And by the way, you can look at this chart like the old damage equals standard rounds and the new damage equals premium rounds. So with Yak Panzer E100, you are still going to deal 1050 average damage with regular rounds. And if you decide to click that 2 button, number 2, to load in heat with 420mm of penetration, you are going to deal only 735 damage with every single shot. Leopard 1 from 390 down to 290, Pershing 240 down to 180, D57 Heavy from 400 down to 300, so you lose 25%. Both D110E4 and E3 from 750 down to 530, D69 from 240 down to 180, D49 from 700 down to 500, M48A5 Baton from 390 down to 290, same goes to the Batchatton 25T, AMX ACM LA48 from 400 to 300, same goes to Tortoise to Super Conqueror, which is just awesome. That should mean a lot less premium spamming from Super Conqueror because you simply lose 25% DPM. FE217 from 480 down to 350, DVP T5051 from 320 down to 240, Progetto M40 Mod 65 from 360 down to 270, WZ111 FT from 360 down to 410, and finally, ladies and gentlemen, Type 5 Heavy from 1400 down to 770. But my question is, what happens to the standard rounds, because standard HE still deals 1100 damage, and switching to premium rounds you didn't lose anything besides gaining some more damage. So I don't know what maybe they are going to do in standard rounds as well, but quite a significant nerf, almost 50% less damage. With all that testing on the Supertest server, they would like to get answers to some of the questions. How much shall the special rounds damage drop? How much they should lower the special rounds damage? Is it going to be 25 to 30%, maybe more, maybe less? How shall the damage be redistributed between the two other shell types, like HE and standard rounds? How shall the share of HE shell damage change? And finally, how shall the rebalance affect the battle performance of individual vehicles? Maybe some vehicles need more damage, maybe some vehicles need less damage, and so on. The testing is just starting and your feedback will help us take correct decisions, they say. Standard PR stuff over here. Let us know what you think and we will consider it while working on the adjustments for the next iteration. So they would like to hear what we think about based on what you just saw in today's episode. Once again, I would like to test it out in the battle, then I can give you my final opinion. And this is going to be my today's video question as well actually. Let's give them a couple thousand comments with constructive feedback. So let's give them some feedback. Let me know what you think about this. And this was my today's episode to you, beautiful people, my today's news episode featuring changes to the special ammunition or premium rounds. Let me know what you think. Now it is time to give some stuff away. In my previous episode I was able to give away one really special vehicle, Progetto M35, plus 2500 gold on the top of that, so 2 different prices and winners are on the screen right now. And yes guys, as you can see I had 2 different prices, but you can see 3 different winners. As I mentioned in my giveaway announcement episode, if someone wins from any other server besides EU server, I am going to back it up from my own pocket, and this is exactly what happened today. So we had 3 different winners, congratulations to all of you. And now from today's episode you are able to win 2 different prizes once again. Firstly 2500 gold, and our main prize is going to be Eagle 7. Tier 7 premium medium tank, kind of a special premium medium tank. So 2 different prices, and all you have to do for that is simple as always. Number 1, let's support each other, so be subscribed. Secondly, answer to my video question that you already heard. What do you think about those ammunition changes? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What you would like to see being different? And I am going to provide that comment section to Wargaming EU members. Hopefully this helps out the game. This is all you have to do to be able to win. If you want to make me happy, click that like button and check out my Beast Mode Care store if you feel naked once again. My Merry Desmos design is only available for 1 more week and it is never coming back. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I thank you for tuning in. Now please enjoy your weekend. Go outside and do something awesome you like. Or stay inside and keep gaming. I get you next time. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.